Daily Flash presents Preview Review. Here's your host, Matt Doolittle. Matt Doolittle. Matt Doolittle.
Hey now, welcome to Preview Review for the Daily Flash. I am Matt Doolittle, bringing the best that Hollywood has to offer. More so, Disney has to offer this week, the previews. And we're going to review them. I know, guys, hey, I've been here all week. It was very busy at KSA Entertainment, which produces Daily Flash. And then also, I got a logo. I'm so happy with that. Thank you, Mitch Englishberg, for making that for Preview Review. I feel like a real showdown. Gets me right here in the cockles of my heart. Anyway, let's get to it. Now, those of you who may follow me on my socials or just seen the show or know anything about me, I'm a little bit of a Disney nerd. I've been to 3 castles in 1 year. One was in Paris. Yes, I did the one here, I did the one in California, and I did Paris all in the same calendar year. And I want to go to Tokyo, and I want to go to Shanghai. I want to go to all of the Disney parks. So today for me is almost like a Disney Christmas. When D23 happens, which was in Anaheim this year, which I'm hoping to go to next year, they announce all the things coming out. Now here's the funny part, guys. Robert Iger, Bob, can I call you Bob? Bob, you had an earnings call a couple days ago where you're kind of like, yeah, we're in this post-COVID era of, you know, people slowing down, coming to the parks. They're not spending as much. They're just kind of, you know, getting back to normal life. After you just had Deadpool and Wolverine come out and make a ton of money, and you had Inside Out 2 become one of the biggest grossing films of all time. I get what you're doing here. They're business people. I get it. Then you come out with this list of stuff, which is insane. And let's get into it. Okay, the first thing that came out was a trailer, and I'm not going to play the trailers like I normally would. Let's roll through them. Let's go. You get what I'm going to go do here. We got a full trailer for Agatha All Along. Now, here's the thing. I thought Disney was going to calm down on these, where you found one good character from a show, this was from WandaVision, and you run with it. I get it. The character's cool. We got a whole witchy thing coming up, and it's going to be out around Halloween. I don't know. Did we need this show? I don't know. Let's see how that one goes. But we got a lot of live action stuff that hit us. And I don't know. Some of them, we've got a live-ish action Mufasa movie with a lot of the same voice actors that we had from the other live-ish action Lion King movie. Mufasa, the Lion King. Yeah, so we're going to have that. That's going to come out on December 20th, so that's going to be your Christmas movie. Here's the rundown of everything else we got, which I think is insane. Like, this stuff is nuts that we're going to start getting as far as content goes, because we had the strike, we obviously have COVID, that all slowed a lot of this stuff down. And now it's all just kaboom. So, Pixar officially announced Incredibles 3, which they have gone a long time between these films, and hopefully now we get like the kids or teenagers, and I don't know. They didn't have a trailer, they just had a logo, so we're getting that one. Here's something I think is very weird, very odd, very cool. You'll see what I mean here. Give me a second. The brain works-ish. So The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, we all know him as The Rock, he came out at D23 and he showed a new trailer for Moana 2, which the first Moana, it's one of my favorite films of all time. Music, everything with Lin-Manuel Miranda, you cry, you clap, you do the things. Last year they announced a live-action Moana 1. But we're going to have Moana 2 hit November 27th, so that's going to be your Thanksgiving movie. And then we're going to have a live-action Moana? I don't know. And now, you also have to know this about The Rock. He's a very smart businessman, because Black Adam, man, that do us so good at the movie theater. And if even you watched it at home, not so good. That was his deal with Warner Brothers, and he was trying to do a DC thing there. Then his $7 Productions went over to Disney and was like, hey, let me work with you guys, because you'll tell me if something's not good. Because Moana was great. He was able to sing do his thing. Now, here's something I think is interesting, and I know a little bit about this company. He is doing a Monster Jam film. I used to work for Feld Entertainment, and I worked for Monster Jam. I did some of their PR, and I did a lot of their media stuff for North America. I got to see them tear apart Monster Jam trucks first thing in the morning on a Monday, and there was a graveyard of tires in the back, which was awesome. If you ever get a chance, go over to their facility in Tampa. Here's the thing. What the hell is a Monster Jam film going to be about? I guess the drivers. The picture they showed, he's going to be with Max D, Maximum Destruction, and it's just going to show him being a Monster Jam driver. Now, those drivers are extremely talented. They're extremely crazy, which, I mean, I would love to drive one. Feld, hit me up. I will come to Tampa, and I will drive the hell out of one of those trucks. I wanted to when I worked there. They wouldn't let me. But is this just an appeal to kids? I don't know. Because Monster Jam's a big kids thing, but it's also just adults love to see cars make with the smashy smash. So we'll have to see there. All right. Zootopia 2. Of course, because Zootopia makes a lot of money. So we're getting that. We got a first piece of concept art for Frozen 3. Because why not? We've got a ride for it here at Epcot. They've got a land for it at Disneyland Paris. I think part of the build out at Magic Kingdom here in Orlando at Disney World is going to be a Frozen land with a Frozen castle. Or that's going to just be the whole damn park. So they're going to keep investing in that, and good on them. And I actually like those movies. Now, this is where Disney, I think Bob Iger and them are very smart. You take something, you put it on a stage, you film it, and you put it on Disney Plus. Because that's what they're going to do with Disney's Broadway musical version of Frozen. It'll be on Disney Plus next year. Then, the partnership with Mr. Hugh Jackman apparently is working out pretty well. They're going to put The Greatest Showman into development for a theatrical group. Then they're going to film it. Then they're going to put it on Disney Plus, guaranteed. What I think is funny with this, and this had to be an agreement with Feld, because Disney already has a great relationship with Feld because they produce Disney on Ice and Marvel Superhero Live. Like they're trust me. The Greatest Showman is about P.T. Barnum, who started Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. Was part of the beginning of it. The Greatest Showman, if you've seen the movie, it is nowhere close to what the real P.T. Barnum is like. Not the nicest guy. He boiled a whale in a basement in New York City way back in the day, in the early 1900s. Look it up on your own. So it's interesting that they're going all in with this Feld thing and all that. We got a new logo revealed for The Mandalorian and Grogu. Yeah, that's fine. Just give me the damn film. I need a date. I need a date and where to go buy my tickets. It's going to be like Deadpool and Wolverine and darn near every other Star Wars film. We're like, yeah, that's fine. I don't need stuff. So if you look it up out there, the footage leaked. Pixar's got a new movie coming out called Ilio. Sure. It'll make you cry, laugh, mostly cry, because that's what Pixar movies do. We got an official title for Freaky Friday 2. Freakier Friday, with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis coming back. Sure, why not? Let's bring them back. I love this though. Now, I'm a little nitpicky on these live action deals, as you've already probably seen, but we're getting a Lilo and Stitch. I love Stitch. I love Stitch. Stitch, my boy. That's my boy, Stitch. Let's make this good. We got a live action remake trailer for Snow White. Anybody ask for this? Who asked? Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, I love Snow White. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it saved the company back in the 50s, and It's needed. And if you ever want to see a great story, Defunctland, I'll actually put a link here to the greatest party Disney ever held, and it was a nightmare after Snow White premiered. I don't know. Sure, I'll probably see it. Anyway, here's my favorite thing that I think hit. Tron eras. So today's Tron. I love the first Tron. Second Tron, absolutely loved. Daft Punk nailed the soundtrack in it. That is my hype music every time I need it. We are getting 9 Inch Nails to do the soundtrack. Trent Reznor given the keys to the kingdom of Tron? Yes, please. Yeah, the soundtrack's going to be amazing. Like I said, we got a Mufasa The Lion King coming on. We got a Star Wars trailer for and poster for Skeleton Crew. I'm not really familiar with that. You guys are going to have to hit me up on that. Yeah, hit me up in the comments. Like, share, do all that fun stuff. There's another Andor season 2, which to me, I go back to when Bob Iger was like, yeah, we're probably going to like scale back on this stuff. But yet, you're going to do Andor season 2 and the Agatha thing. Okay. And we got a first look at an Ironheart series for Disney Plus, which is a Marvel deal, which, okay. And then we got a new logo for Percy Jackson and the Sea of the Monsters. That was revealed. So we got a bunch of logo stuff. We got a bunch of things. I'm just excited that there's so much energy coming from D23. Now we had Comic-Con like a week ago where they revealed a lot of stuff, and you know it was a big Deadpool Wolverine kind of festival there. And then they did a thing. Even Ryan Reynolds did a whole hootenanny thing here at D23. I'm just excited for what Disney has to offer. And you guys might say, hey Matt, come here. Wait, that's Beetlejuice, which I got my tickets for, thanks to my wife. You're a little bit of a Disney nerd, kind of overzealous about this stuff. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's fun stuff. The parks are great. Okay, I will say after the pandemic, I was not excited with the parks. And you guys that have watched these, I used to work there. I had to adhere to the guidelines and everything. After you go through traditions and all this stuff, like if I look this beardy unshaven, again, been a long week, I had to go shave before I could go back to work, and your sunglasses couldn't be a certain color, and God forbid you had a tattoo, which I don't have any, but if you did, you had to wear a sleeve and all this stuff, and all these things for guidelines, and hair color, and everything. I knew people that couldn't get hired because their teeth were bad. True story. Now they just kind of like, yeah, you'll show up for X amount an hour. I don't want to say what, but hey, they show up. It's gotten better. The parks have gotten better. You can tell there's more enthusiasm there. Now, Mr. Iger, Bob, calling you Bob from now on, he says different. They go, numbers are down, this, that, no. Everything's fine there. And this proves it. And this is why Disney's able to buy up everybody else out in the market and produce better stuff. We just saw it with Deadpool and Wolverine. They took that from Fox and look at that. Did it better. They always they're right there. Warner Brothers couldn't put together an MCU. They tried, failed miserably. Let's see what James Gunn has. I can't wait for Peacemaker season 2. That was great. Don't die. But yet they couldn't nail it. They have the leadership, they have the vision, and it always has been there since Walt. And we had a big summit for the Daily Flash today, and I can't wait for you guys to see what we have coming for the Daily Flash and all of our other stuff, Life Love Shopping, El Flash Latino. It's going to be amazing review. We had a big summit today, and one of the big things was innovation. And innovation is what Disney's always been about, right? They're always trying stuff. It might not work, but it works. And when it works, it's awesome. Let me know what you think. Hit me up at the comments. Hit me up. You can shoot me an email, matt@dailyflashshow.com. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this era. And let me know, honestly, what you guys think. And until next time, peace and love.